Dear friends, namaste, and that is Ramneek Wig in front of you. Friend, let me tell you that I myself suffered from cancer 3 times. When I got the cancer first time way back in the year 1998, the cure rate was a good 90%. I was just 25 years old at that time. I got my treatment done here in Delhi, and even after the treatment, the cancer came back in 6 months. And this time I went to the United States to get a bone marrow transplant done. Friends, I got my bone marrow transplant done at UCI Medical Center in California. The transplant was followed by 25 sittings of radiotherapy. The entire treatment plan ended in the year 2000. After that, friends, 2001, 2, and 3 were good with me. But in the beginning of 2004, I again got the cancer back, and this time it really came back with a vengeance. I remember even my collarbone broke down. What you're seeing, friend, right here is a new collarbone. So the entire area had broken down. I remember the situation was so bad that you could put in a pen from here and take it out from here. A glass of pus used to come out from this area. The situation was so bad. I also remember I used to sleep on an airbag because I had so many tumors all across my back. I remember I had reduced about 25 to 30 kgs at that time. Now, friends, when the situation became so bad, the doctors in India finally gave up. They told my parents that he just got probably 2 to 3 months to live. One of them also told that probably his photograph should be clicked, which could be helpful in performing the last rituals. Now, friends, I remember in that scenario, I again went back to USC Medical Center. Now, this is in the United States, and they gave me some research treatment for about 2 to 3 months. Even after the treatment, the doctors in the United States were sure that the cancer will again definitely come back within the next 6 to 8 months. According to the doctors in the United States, the cure rate was practically negligible now. Friend, that was the time when I came down back to India and resorted to Pranayama Food Therapy and meditation. Friends, earlier in life, I remember I had done a course called as a Diploma in Yoga and Naturopathy, and that was a 1 year course, which was a very intensive course in yoga and naturopathy. I remember I had come first in that university also, and they had given me a gold medal for outstanding performance. But up till now, I had never implemented that knowledge of pranayama and food therapy because I was a practicing lawyer. But now, since I knew I do not have much life with me, I decided to implement that knowledge of pranayama and food therapy wholeheartedly onto myself. Friends, I remember I made a set of 15 pranayamas for myself, and all of them were disease specific. That means all of them were related to cancer. Friends, you got to remember that it is very important to do disease specific pranayamas because there are pranayamas for different ailments. So friends, I made a set of 15 pranayamas for myself, and all of them were specifically for cancer, and I started practicing them 1 hour morning and 1 hour evening. I also started making a lot of changes in my eating habits because we had learned in our course in naturopathy that whatever food you eat is either good or bad for your system. There is no foodstuff on this planet Earth which has a neutral effect as it enters our system. So I started having a diet which was very loaded with a variety of antioxidants. It was very wholesome in nature and loaded with a variety of antioxidants. I also started having a very alkaline diet, a diet which was anti-tumor and anti-mucus in nature. So friends, as time passed by, I could see my situation improving drastically. I remember I went to the doctor after 6 months to the United States, and doctor was surprised to see me. Doctor said, "Mr. Wig, this is really remarkable." He got all my tests done and he saw that the cancer did not come back. I remember the doctor telling me, "Mr. Wig, whatever you've been doing seems to be really working nicely onto you. So get back to me after 6 months." So friends, I came down back to India, again was doing the same pranayamas, was following those same eating habits, and again went back to doctor after 6 months, and again he was surprised to see that the cancer did not come back. Now friends, it's been over 14 years I have been following those same pranayamas, and I've been following a good diet plan for myself, and I am completely healthy and cancer free. So, friends, I would tell you that pranayama and food therapy are a complete science in themselves, and they are helpful in the treatment of several ailments like cancer, cardiovascular diseases, high blood pressure, diabetes, asthma, liver disorders, kidney disorders, thyroid disorders, indigestion, constipation, skin disorders, depression, obesity, and several others. Friends, again, let me tell you that pranayama and food therapy are again very important to bolster your immunity system. Pranayama is a complete science in itself, and it is based on basically these four pillars. The entire science of pranayama is based on these four pillars, what you're seeing right now. They are namely inhalation, internal retention, exhalation, and external retention. And there's a fixed ratio between these four pillars of pranayama, which is 1:4, is to 2:4. So it is very important to follow the ratio patterns if you want the oxygenation of your cells to take place. Friends, you've got to remember that the underlying principle of pranayama is that you are the commander and the breath is your soldier. The soldier should move the way you want him to. Friends, again, it is very important to understand that pranayama is a complete science in itself, and it is based on two important pillars, which are ratios and bandhas. Again, friends, let me tell you that it is very, very important to apply the bandhas where necessary, because bandhas help in building the cellular pressure. It helps in the detoxification process so that your cells can be detoxified and finally get oxygenated. Now, these are the two important aids to pranayama, which are namely mudras and bandhas. Friends, let me show you a photograph of mine. This is a photograph of mine when I had cancer, so you can see how weak I was. Another photograph of mine when I was suffering from cancer, and this is this one. So you can again see how weak I was. So friends, let me tell you that it is very important to do your pranayamas correctly. And again, it is very important to follow the golden rules of pranayama if you want to get the desired results. Again, it is very important, friends, to remember that you've got to do disease-specific pranayamas. Many a times I'm seeing people doing pranayamas, but they are not doing pranayamas related to the disease they are suffering from. Because if I get, for example, if I get 4 patients, one with cancer, one with diabetes, one with asthma, and one with high BP, and if I tell each one of them 5 pranayamas to do, there might not be even one pranayama which is similar. There are many people who come from abroad and different parts of this country for teachers training course to me, because that is a personalized course. And in that course, I teach 30 different pranayamas. That means pranayamas related to different ailments. Now, friends, as far as food therapy is concerned, you've got to remember that the entire science of food therapy is based on these 7 pillars, namely proteins, carbs, fats, vitamins, minerals, fiber, and water. And the underlying principle of food therapy is that whatever food you eat is either good or bad for your system. So there is no food stuff on this planet Earth which has a neutral effect as it enters your system. Friends, let me tell you that it is very important to follow a right eating diet. Right habits of eating are very important. Taking the right amounts of proteins, important to take the right amount of carbohydrates, important to take the right amounts of minerals, important to take the right amount of vitamins. Again, very important to take the right kinds of fats. The important fats are the ones which are called as the monounsaturated fats. These are the important ones. Again, the other important ones are your omega-3 fats, which are again very, very important fats. Now, friends, let me tell you that as far as food therapy is concerned, Free radicals are our worst enemies. So you've got to get into a habit of avoiding free radicals. Now, friends, let me tell you that free radicals are our worst enemies and they could be referred to as terrorists in our body. On the other hand, antioxidants are our best friends and they could be termed as our defense force and can be referred to as free radical scavengers. So we've got to try to take in a diet which is loaded with a variety of antioxidants. Now this is a chart which I made after a lot of study on different antioxidants, and we must try to get all of them in our diet in order to enjoy great health. Friends, again let me tell you that even adequate amount of fiber is very important. Now many a times I see that people are having a diet but which has very less amount of fiber, and that could result in several ailments. Friends, remember to have a very natural diet. A natural diet is very important for well-being. Try to load your diet with lots of fresh foods, vegetables, greens, salads, sprouts, dry fruits, and various other natural products. Now friends, let me tell you that I conduct these following two workshops. The first workshop which is conducted by me is called Workshop on the Miracles of Pranayama, and the second workshop which is conducted by me is called Workshop on the Miracles of Food Therapy. Now both these workshops are personalized workshops. The duration of each workshop is 3 hours. Friends, let me tell you that since both these workshops are personalized workshops, whenever you have a group of 5 or more, you can directly contact me for a personalized workshop on the miracles of pranayama or the miracles of food therapy. These workshops can be conducted by me at my centers at GK1 and GK2 New Delhi, and they can also be conducted by me at your venue, which could be anywhere in India or abroad. Now friends, let me tell you that it is very important to follow right eating habits and to do your pranayama if you want great health. So friends, if you're interested in me conducting any of these two workshops for you, namely the workshop on the miracles of pranayama and the workshop on the miracles of food therapy, you can directly give me a call or send a WhatsApp to me at my personal cell and WhatsApp number. The number is 9910178140. Friends, let me tell you that I have also written these 15 books, and all these books are available at my centers at GK1 and GK2 New Delhi. Friend, let me also tell you that I have over 1,300 videos. So you can also check them out on YouTube. My YouTube address is youtube.com/Ramneek Wig. And my website is www.ramneekwig.com. Let me spell it out for you. It is www.ramneekwig.com. Friends, for more details regarding my workshops and the personalized courses which I conduct, you can log into my website and you will get all the details over there. So just log in to www.ramneekwig.com and you will get all the details regarding my workshops and personalized courses which are conducted by me. So friends, do practice pranayama and food therapy, and I'm sure you are going to get great health. Remember, pranayama and food therapy are a complete science in themselves, and they're helpful in the treatment of several diseases. Again, let me tell you that pranayama also helps in focusing yourself. It is a great concentration builder. It is a great immunity booster. It helps in increasing your productivity levels. You can work better, you can work more efficiently, and you can concentrate better. So friends, you must practice pranayama and food therapy, and I am sure you are going to get great health. Thank you friends, do take care, and that's Ramneek Wig signing off.